you what's been on my mind.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I am so glad you're here. Hey, listen, this video has the most amazing dessert. Bryant Madron said that this dessert was probably one of the best things I have ever made. It is not my recipe. One of my viewers sent me a video of it and says, I want to know, see you make it and see what Bryant thinks about it. Well, let me tell you, he absolutely loved it. And you're going to see that in just a minute. But first, I want to sit right here in my favorite spot and tell you a little something. I don't do sponsorships very often. I did early on as my channel began to take off. I felt like it was a symbol of arrival or something. And then I quickly realized I wanted to be very, very, very selective of the companies that I promoted or was a part of. Now, I am not getting paid for this video at all. I just got some products to review. So, and this is a company. First, let me tell you, when I do choose to do a sponsorship, it's one of two reasons. One, it's a company I truly love and believe in, or two, it is an item or a product that I'm really interested in and want to try. So, this sponsorship kind of does both. So first, let me just say a special thank you to LueBona for sponsoring this video. Now, if you remember, LueBona is the company that sent me, they were kind of an answer to prayer. When we were starting our second channel, Conversations with Bryant and Leslie, we wanted it to be kind of a podcast style. They sent me the 2 chairs that we have that we use in there and absolutely love them. They have been the perfect setup for our second channel. It was amazing. It was wonderful. And so they reached out and said, would you like some outdoor furniture? Well, I thought of my front porch. I love sitting out here. These chairs are so comfortable and so wonderful, but the springs are a little bit given, like I lean way back, and the bar is right here. So when I've leaned back, I can't see over the railing. Now I can see underneath where there's crisscrosses, but it kind of obstructs my view a little bit. So they have sent me some new chairs. So first, let's get into just showing you briefly us putting them together. The 2 soft chairs that are in here, I put them together all by myself. These were a little bit different, but we'll talk about that later on. But let's show you that video, and then we will replace these chairs with my 2 new ones and tell you what we think. So hang tight. Okay, everybody, I absolutely love them. I love them up here, although we have another idea about where we could use them. But I like them because I'm sitting up high. I can see over. They are so comfortable, even without cushions. That's what I was worried about. Well, since my other ones have cushions, these do not. But it just conforms perfectly. And we could still always add cushions if we needed to, but
does it help with short people problems?
it helps with short people problem. And look, there's a step. My legs aren't dangling. I have a step to put my feet on. So I'm in love with them. They are so sturdy. Now let me tell you, putting them together was not as easy as the soft chairs. The soft chairs I put together all by myself. Bryant helped me zero on those. It took Bryant and I together to put these together, and so it was a little bit more needy.
Only because it's hard to handle everything at once.
Yes, yes. And they send you this little tool. They send you everything you need to put it together. And they send you this.
Allen wrench.
We found that this did not fit a lot. Sometimes it was a little bit too big. So he just used his own tools to put it together. So that is the only thing I can say that was just a little bit... it's not even a negative. It was just challenging. Yes. So we used our own tools. So just let you be aware of that. But let me tell you, these are wonderful. I love them. Don't know where their permanent home's gonna be, but I love them, and I love the company LueBona. LueBona, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. So I will leave a link down in the description for LueBona's company and their chairs. You will not be disappointed. Their customer service is amazing. Their shipping is amazing. Their products are amazing. So I have now 4 chairs from this company, and I am super pleased with everything. So, like I said, I don't do sponsorships unless I truly believe in the company or their product. And yep. So here you go. All right. I'll leave it down in the description below. Now, let's get on to the recipe. Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie, and you are in my kitchen down on the farm. Hey, listen, we are doing some bacon today. One thing, this was a dessert sent to me by a viewer, and they were specifically interested in how Bryant was going to like it. So we are going to make it. I think it's one of those viral things that goes on TikTok or Instagram or one of those platforms. So we're going to give it a try. It did look very interesting. Now, let me tell you, it also looks extremely, extremely decadent. And I know several of you have gotten on to me and says, why in the world would you feed Bryant this excessively sweet stuff? Let me just tell you that just because I make a lot of sweets does not mean that we eat a lot of sweets. Oftentimes, the only part we eat is what we taste for you guys. And you, well, then you're thinking, do I waste that food? No, we have Isaac it may go to. We have Caroline and the boys that it may go to. We have Daniel that it may go to. We have friends and family. And so we don't eat everything that I make. As we'll taste it and we'll keep enough that satisfies what we need or want, and we share the love. So this, I'm sure, will also get passed on to other people, but we are going to try it. And I have a cooking channel, or not really a cooking channel. I have a channel that has a lot of cooking on it. And so I have to cook things for you guys. So, but we will be sure it gets good use out of it. And if we like it, we may keep it. Who knows? All right. So let me tell you what this starts with. This starts with 2. The lady on the video was very specific that it had to be the Ghirardelli double chocolate. Very specific that it had to be the Ghirardelli double chocolate. Had she not been very specific, I would have probably bought just Aldi's brand of brownies because I like theirs the best. But I've never tried this, so we're going to try this, and we're just going to make it according to package directions. So therefore, I'm doubling everything since I've got 2 of the boxes, and I'll just let you figure out those ingredients. I need some water. Let me grab that. And 2 eggs. And then we're gonna stir and mix. She said to bake this at 325 for 40 minutes. So I'm gonna get it stirred up, mixed up well, and we're gonna get this in the oven. And so stay tuned. I will see you guys once this comes out of the oven and we are ready for the next step. I'll probably let it cool a little bit before we go on to the next step. There's actually several ingredients that go in this. So this is not going to be just a boring pan of brownies. This is pretty chocked full of flavor and chocked full of items and unexpected items at that. So I'm going to get this going. I'm going to keep stirring because as you can see, there's some dry areas down in the bottom. I'm going to keep stirring, get it all mixed up well, get it in the oven, and I'll see you when I come back. All right, everybody, so here we go. We are going to work on the next step of this brownie dessert, and we're going to use a can of just white icing. The brownies are cooled for the most part. And we're just going to get this spread out. And it's okay if you get some crumbs of the brownie. If it breaks up and gets on your icing, it's okay because nobody's going to see this icing. It's going to be hidden. There's lots more going on here. All right, there we go. There is perfection right there. Okay, so now on top of that, salted peanuts. It calls for 3/4 of a jar, but she eyeballed it, so we're going to eyeball it, and we're just going to get them covered all on top. I'll probably be a little generous with the peanuts just because I think that's going to be the secret ingredient or the best ingredient. All right, so now we just want to kind of give those a press into the icing. Let those be pressed inward. All right. Okay. All right, so now we have more to do. We're going to set the brownies and peanuts aside for a minute. And in here, we're going to take a cup of peanut butter. This is and we use Jif. That's our peanut butter of choice. But you use whatever your peanut butter of choice is. And then to this, we're going to add in a 12-ounce bag of chocolate chips. And we're going to melt this in the microwave and until it's stirrable. All right, so I have got those melted together, the peanut butter and the chocolate chips all melted beautifully together. And so I'm gonna kind of set them over, and we've got 3 cups of Rice Krispies here. I'm using a bowl just so it's easier for me to mix it up. So we're gonna pour this in here. This is a very peanut buttery dessert, so I'm sure Bryant's going to absolutely go crazy over it, which means we'll have to get it out of the house quickly. But we shall see. And I don't want to leave any of that goodness in there. All right. So we're going to stir this around. I bet you could drop this by drop candies and let it cool and make a delicious drop candy. All right, so let's slide our brownie mix over here. Let me get my bowl turned around right. And we are going to just layer this on here. And then we'll spread it around. And get it pressed down. And then we'll let it cool. And I probably was hitting my mic with that. I'm sorry. All right. I'll scrape out the rest. It won't go to waste, I'm sure. So we're going to spread this around on top of these brownies. Look at this. This may be a little too decadent. This is going to be absolutely very sweet, very peanut buttery, very chocolate, all of the above. So, all right, let me just scoop out anything I've left in here. We don't want to leave anything. All right, so now we just let it cool, and then we'll be ready to slice it and taste it in just a little bit. All right, are y'all ready for a taste test of this?
Look at that. Look how delicious that looks.
Let me let you in on a little bit of secret. It's already been taste tested by Bryant.
Maybe not.
Multiple times.
Maybe not.
And I already know his thoughts, but we'll let him.
All right, here we go. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's just, you got color that's working together, and you got texture that's working together. Let me hold it sideways so you can kind of see what it looks like here. Here we go.
You hear the crunch of the Rice Krispies?
Mm-hmm. That, my friend, is heaven on a plate. I love this dessert.
He said this is probably one of the best desserts I have ever made.
I can taste the peanut butter. I can taste the chocolate. Then I get the crunchiness of the Rice Krispie treats. And then you get the nuts that are in there. And you get little morsels of chocolate.
So it's like an explosion of everything.
Wow.
It's like texture, flavors, salt, sweet. You got it all.
Hands down, one of the best desserts she's ever made.
He said, you got to get this out of here. He says, I'm going to eat it all.
Yes.
It's very rich, so you just need a little piece at a time, but oh my goodness. So thank you, my friend who sent me that video. I have now got a new dessert to take to church functions and whatever. So
you'll be the hit of the show at church with that one.
Yeah. So this was a great one. So thank you so much for sending it to me. I think it's a winner.
Truly.
He said this is one of the best desserts you've ever made. So, okay, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for sticking around for us showing you our new chairs that we are thrilled with. We still don't know exactly where their permanent location is going to be. We're trying them on the front porch, and then we'll try them other places and just see where we like them. But we know we love them. And we know we are going to use them and use them well. They are super sturdy. So thank you for joining us. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.